Greetings and welcome to A Taste of Lafayette Park, our first virtual fall social. My name is Stefan Franz and I'm the president of Friends of Lafayette Park Board. As we all know, this year has been like no other in history, and we were very disappointed that we had to cancel all of our events for most of 2020. We discussed the idea of trying to create an online event that would allow viewers to feel the same sense of community that is so present at our events, that would also help some of our biggest supporters at the same time. Before we begin tonight, we know it's dinner time for most of you, and we'd like to ask that you take a few minutes and order from any of the restaurants you see on your screen. All of these businesses are suffering the ill effects of COVID-19, and our main focus tonight is to try to help support these local businesses that have supported our fall social events for the past 10 or more years. We'll start off with some acoustic music shortly, and you can place your order so it arrives before the end of our event tonight. Some quick housekeeping information. This event is being broadcast here on YouTube, so feel free to join the conversation by using the chat feature. You may have to log into YouTube to use this feature, but I promise it's one of the best ways to really hang out with many of our people in the community in real time and watch the event all together. This event will remain on YouTube, so please feel free to share it after the live stream broadcast ends. If for any reason the stream goes down here on YouTube, we'll also be broadcasting on Twitch. We'll post the link to the Twitch broadcast in the chat every 10 or so minutes, so if for some reason this drops, you could just switch over to Twitch and pick up the broadcast. We have a lot of great things to share tonight, including some words from some very special guests. Thank you in advance to the Folk Board and Digital Lamb Productions for all their hard work on this one-of-a-kind event. Okay, so it's time for some music and some ordering from our local favorites. If you've attended the Fall Social over the past 3 or 4 years, and for some years before that, our featured performer has been singer-songwriter Ben Lang. Ben was born in Texas, but grew up in the Bay Area, and you can hear the vibes of a beautiful summer day at the river when listening to his music. Please welcome, from San Rafael, California, Ben Lang.
Hey everyone, Friends of Lafayette Park, thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here. Glad we could come and make this happen any way possible. I'm going to play some songs for you. I hope you all enjoy it and have a wonderful little time.
That's
summer night. Curled up by an open fire on a cloudless summer night. Curled up by an open fire on a cloudless summer night out on the range. Hey, thank you very much. That song is called Houston, New Orleans. It's from a new little EP I have coming out this year, as is this one called Nailing It. All right, thanks a lot. I'm gonna do a quick tune and say thank you once again to the Friends of Lafayette Park. I hope you all patronize all the wonderful restaurants we have here. Wonderful little day, wonderful little event. Thank you, Stefan, and everyone else. This next song is a song I wrote called The Winding Rivers of Northern California. lake. I find myself daydreaming of my wild, carefree days. I can dip my toes in the water as I gently sip my beer, or jump head first in the river. That cold water makes me shiver, but I love to disappear. On all night, even when the sun comes up, and everyone around looks like they'll never have enough. The guitars, they keep on strumming till the sun goes round the bend and takes with it my sorrows. I can't wait until tomorrow to do it all again.
We celebrate tonight, but as we are all gathered together from our homes, many of our favorite restaurants are facing hard times, and maybe even closure. We've lost so many already. Tonight, and for the next 8 weeks until Thanksgiving, we'd like to ask you to order from any of these restaurants once a week for the next 8 weeks. This ongoing support will make a real difference for each of these restaurants. We'll share their stories and some on-site interviews and hope you'll remember how great that last meal was when you were there. And let's help our community recover from these unprecedented and challenging times.
I think in these troubled times, everybody has to take care of their own community. And if you take care of your own community, cities get better and then the country gets better. I really believe very hard in that. And all my life here, 32 years, I've been, I don't know if I don't want to be considered a community leader, but I've always done what I think the right for the community because it just seems right. It's been very hard for me because I've lived in the city my whole adult life for 40 years. And to see where it's gone, the last 10, 12 years is really hard for me. And I'm here, and I'm ready, and I'm here to work, and I'm here to help. And I think we have to take care of our neighborhoods and our communities and help our restaurants and our boutiques and our bars, because without those are the fabric of each street. And if we don't help them now, there's not going to be anything around later. We built a parklet. It's helped tremendously, and it's a bonus. It's made it a more friendly atmosphere, even though I did have tables outside. People seem to enjoy it, and it's brought us more happier to come to work, a little more livelier. We have our great Instagram page, Santino's Vino Instagram page with all our new current events. I'm hoping to put live music the weekends out here. I have to find out rules for that to go along with the parklet. Our signature dishes are my mom's meatballs, our dips, the hummus, the tzatziki, and the beet mix are my cousins from Greece. Our broccolini, our pizzas are phenomenal. The Greek dessert we have, loukoumades, was rated 12th best dessert in all of Europe. Come on down. You know, I'm working it every night, and those who know me know what I do and what I do best. And we're trying, but we need our neighbors in the neighborhood to come out more. We need my old pizza regulars to come in more. We need to see people's old faces. We need the help right now. Otherwise, come wintertime, it's going to be really tough for us because we don't know when we can go back inside. And even when we go back inside, it's going to be even tougher because we don't know how people are going to feel about eating inside. You know, so we need the help now as much as we can. Every day is a struggle.
Hi, I'm Jen Musty. I'm the owner of Batter Bakery in San Francisco. We are located at 1517 Pine Street on the corner of Pine and Polk. And we are a all-American handcrafted bakery. We've been here in this location for almost 5 years, and we've been in the greater Polk neighborhood for almost 10 years. I am a longtime resident of Lafayette Park as well, so I'm excited to be part of the Friends of Lafayette Park. Obviously, COVID has been tough for us because it's completely changed the way we operate our bakery. I will say, luckily, that we were able to keep most of our full-time staff on. We were able to keep baking, and although we reduced our retail hours to almost nothing, we've still been here as a little glimmer of hope for the neighborhood throughout the pandemic. We do a lot of delivery. We do home delivery. We do shipping orders. We've seen a wonderful uptick in people sending gifts to loved ones with a sweet message of, hoping these sweets can brighten your day a bit. And I think that's one thing that's really strongly rang true throughout the pandemic is that baked goods are celebratory, they're comforting, they are something that people love and need throughout all different emotional states of life. In terms of now, we are back open, limited capacity. You can order at the door. We're open from Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So a pretty significant reduction in our hours compared to our previous 7 to 7 every single day. But we have loved seeing neighbors come by. We've loved seeing friendly faces coming and stocking up on things. We have bake-at-home scones, cookie doughs, shortbread, things that makes being stuck at home a little bit more pleasant. If you don't feel comfortable coming down, order, and we can send through delivery, through Postmates. If you want to ship something to somebody, we ship nationwide. Especially looking forward to the holidays, we'll have a lot of awesome giftable treats. We can be found online at www.batterbakery.com. If you are looking at shopping through our online store, batterbakery.com/shop. You can also follow us on Instagram. Our handle is just batter, and that also links to our online store. And you can see a lot of our seasonal goodies popping up on Instagram. Definitely follow us. We've got all kinds of mouth-watering treats on there.
For the past few years, Lafayette Park has been so lucky to have amazing people as our Recreation and Parks Department gardeners. We love our supervisors, Zach Taylor, Trudy Aubrey, and Nick Sumi, who have been longtime allies and supporters of Lafayette Park. About a year ago, the park was blessed to have Shayde Martin take over as our full-time gardener. Shayde has helped guide us through some incredibly challenging times, and we're so thankful to him and his tireless love of our park. Please welcome our friend and RPD gardener, the one and only Shayde Martin.
All right, my name's Shayde. I'm a gardener here at Lafayette. I ended up here. I came through the San Francisco Rec and Park apprenticeship program for gardeners and was very fortunate to get this park as my first park. I've worked in a lot of parks in the city, and I was very honored that I was able to come here for my first park. This is a historic park, and the patrons here are fantastic. And you don't always get that. You know, all the parks are great, but sometimes they just don't suit you. And I feel like I landed in a park that really suits me. And that's really all you can ask for. So when I started here was during the winter. It was still pretty wet, and we were doing the cleaning and greenings. I got to do 2 of them with Friends of Lafayette, and then COVID hit. And that kind of put everything on lockdown. And I was hoping to get to know everybody, you know, through that a little more quickly. But fortunately now I've been here long enough that I've gotten to know a lot of the regulars, and they're all equally fantastic and supportive in different ways. That's the one thing I will say definitively about this park is the patrons, you always feel supported. You know, Friends of Lafayette and beyond, everyone here is very nice, very warm. I was really looking forward to the fall social when I heard it was coming up. I didn't get to attend the one last year, and I was really hoping that that would be, you know, sort of we'd be celebrating the end of this this COVID scenario. But you know, I look forward to it next year. I don't plan on ever leaving this park unless they force me out. But it's been really nice to you know, to get to know everyone over the last 8 months. Every day when I wake up and I think about having to go to work, I'm really humbled and excited because, you know, to be able to work in a park that's this beautiful, in a city this beautiful, is it's truly humbling.
I'm the owner of Troya restaurant. We're located at 2125 Fillmore Street, San Francisco, between California and Sacramento. We've been in business for 15 years. We've been in this location for 10 years. We are a Mediterranean restaurant, emphasis on Turkish cuisine, where I'm from. We try to highlight pretty much the food that I grew up with and the surrounding areas. Just to be short, we were 25 employees. We went down to 3 on March 17th. And 2 of them are me and my wife. So we are back to 8 people now with the online deliveries. Now we have outside seating, the parklets helps quite a bit. People buying gift cards. We turn our front window for about 2 months to sell like eggs, basically pantry good for the neighborhood. That helped us get through this point. The park, we just built it over the weekend. It made a huge difference. So we built it on Sunday, I think. We already see an increase of business right away. Well, I'm from Turkey, so our cuisine is definitely, it's a Mediterranean, but definitely focused on Turkish cuisine. We have 3 dips on the menu. We have tzatziki, which is herb yogurt with cucumber and yogurt. Muhammara, it's roasted pepper and walnut latte. And we also have hummus, of course, the chicken puree, and we serve it with the warm pita bread on the side. And of course the lamb on the menu, anything with lamb. We have right now four lamb dishes. The braised lamb shoulder is the most popular. We do offer brunch on the weekends from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. One of our favorite desserts here are our Turkish delights. We have 4 flavors: rose petal, rose water. We have hazelnut butter stuffed with cream, and also chocolate pistachio. We prefer our guests to order from our website directly. That way we pay less percentage to our delivery companies, and that's the best way for us to survive at the moment. Right now we're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 8:30 p.m. every day.
Hi, my name is Jack Schwartz. I'm the owner of Taco Bar, located at 2401 California Street, corner of Fillmore in San Francisco. The website address is tacobarsf.com. We are a taqueria that uses very high quality, fresh ingredients, very simple recipes. We try to have all the time specials that changes weekly. Try to make very healthy food, very focused, very family-oriented restaurant. That's what we really care for. We are offering outdoor seating, but we are mainly trying to focus on to go. And we have a new website that offers a very easy online ordering. Do not have to come in and get their food, just come and get their food through the windows. Do not have to touch anything. We currently have 12 employees. Most of them have been with us since we started. Some of them have been with me since before Taco Bar. Unfortunately, we had to downsize the numbers of our staff because business went down with the pandemic, and we are very proud and very happy that we've been able to stay open every day since the pandemic. We are trying our best, and our motivation is literally our customers, our regulars, and the families that we keep seeing coming all the time, that we know since their kids are little.
Many people may not know, but in January of 2020, before the pandemic and the shutdown, Friends of Lafayette Park was honored with the annual Neighborhood Empowerment Awards at San Francisco City Hall. Friends of Lafayette Park won the Outstanding Neighborhood Park Group for 2020. As a group, folk would like to take this time to thank the NEN Awards and our fellow community advocates for this amazing honor and recognition.
So Curbside has been established, in fact, from very long, from 1978. So he has like many owners. I jumped in starting in 2004 as a server, then jumped in as managing the place. In 2010, I cannot help it. I took over the ownership with my wife, Gwyneth. So it has been over the decade already. We have been running Curbside Cafe. Curbside Cafe serving in fact breakfast, lunch and dinner. Right now we are shortening our hours starting from 11:30 until 7:30 at night. We have more exciting hours on the weekend at maybe 9:30 a.m. for brunches, as well as same on Sundays. And we always recommend to either way stop by to have your own experience, or you can always call us. And we work as well with food delivery, so feel free to take advantage of it. So in fact, we just get our permit to have our park tent outside early June, so we definitely really happy to be able to build up something really casual and rustic, because we want definitely to represent the spirit of Curbside Cafe, and it's definitely what it is. We definitely working much more to a rustic way, so we want a rustic look, and we serving as well rustic food, so everything has to be combined together. Besides that, even if Curbside has been not really high-tech, we're working with delivery apps, Caviar, DoorDash. There is many orders, but that is our two main one. We have as well some elderly customers, they cannot use these applications. Always recommend to call us at 415-929-9730 to call directly, to order directly from us. Always feel free. We have as well the wonderful website at sfcurbside@gmail.com. Any question whatsoever, any order, any input, anything we can bring to you, to our communities, we're really happy to do. So please feel free to reach out. 415-929-9030.
My name is Joe Zupan. I am the manager at Palmer's Tavern, 2298 Fillmore, which is at the corner of Fillmore and Clay, right in the kind of heart of Pack Heights. Obviously, when all the pandemic started, we closed down for about a month, and then opened up to do to-go food. And we did to-go food until June 12th, when we got the call from the city that we could do outdoor seating. Yeah, during that time, we just almost humbled by the response we got from the neighborhood, the excitement of people wanting to have some semblance of normality. We have, at this point, not been able to bring back a lot of employees. It's been very much a small skeleton crew to kind of do the day-to-day operation. We're not open, outside of this pesky global pandemic. We normally are open 7 days. Right now we're just open for 5. Wednesday through Sunday. Wednesday and Thursday we are open up from 4 to 9. Friday from 3 to 9. Saturday from 12 to 9. And Sunday from 12 to 8. The best way to order is just come down. We'd love to have you, we'd love to have all the guests, be here and enjoy the social experience, of just kind of being out and, being able to gather, as much as possible with socially distanced. Palmer's does do gift certificates. Again, you can call or stop by. That's a great way to support us. Palmer's phone number is 415-732-7777. It's been, like I said, it was very humbling that we've had a lot of people that even now after being open for a couple months now, saying, I haven't been out yet. This is the first place I've been out to, which is like, wow, that's awesome, thank you. In addition to the outside seating, we are doing to-go food and to-go drinks. I was actually if there's one silver lining of this whole global pandemic, it's to-go drinks. And if you happen to be going shopping down the street on Fillmore, where there's lots of great shopping, you can take a drink with you.
Although she has only been our supervisor for the last 2 years, she has been supporting Friends of Lafayette Park for at least 10 years. I am so proud to introduce my dear friend and former colleague, our district supervisor, Stefanie.
Hi everyone, I am Stefanie, your District 2 supervisor, and I wanted to welcome you to the 2020 virtual annual Friends of Lafayette Park Fall Social. I'm really so sad that we're not able to meet in person this year. This is one of my favorite events, from judging the pie contest, to seeing all the dogs, to seeing all my friends, to the music in the gorgeous Lafayette Park. I'm just so sad we're not able to meet in person. And I know The reason why we can't meet in person is this pandemic, which is wreaking havoc really on so many people, especially our restaurants. And I want to thank the Friends of Lafayette Park for understanding that and doing everything they can to give back to the restaurants who have given so much to us. Every year we have these local restaurants cater the Friends of Lafayette Park Social, and it's just this smorgasbord of food that's amazing. And we need to do everything we can to make sure that when we come out of this pandemic, that those restaurants are still there. So that's on us to order from them, show up in person, pick it up, give them messages of hope, do everything you can to make sure that our restaurants are there. Also, you know, I was saying to my kids the other day, because they were wondering, when are we going to get out of this? They're online, you know, doing online school, and they're, you know, they're feeling not hopeless, but a little bit nervous about everything. And I know everybody is, especially with the fires and everything that's going on right now. And we talked about the Mr. Rogers movie that we recently watched. And Mr. Rogers had said to everybody that he asked his mom one day, when things are scary, when he sees scary things on the news, you know, what should he think? And she said to look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping. And I so understand that, and I so believe that, and people that are out there helping give me so much faith in humanity, including my friends that keep the Friends of Lafayette Park going, with Stefan Franz, Stefanie Tucker, Lynne Newhouse-Segal, all of you. I can't thank you enough for everything you do for our parks, for everything you do for our community. It is just amazing, and I'm so grateful to you. I'm really sad again that we won't be able to meet in person. But again, do everything that you can to support our restaurants. Thank you to all the restaurants who have done so much for us. Thank you so much, and have a great virtual 2020 Friends of Lafayette Park Fall Social.
Hi, I'm Shyla Clement. I've lived near Lafayette Park since 1984. Before that time, I actually came from Russian Hill on a daily basis because I had a large dog to walk. I love Lafayette Park, and having known it with 3 different dogs, I have gotten to be very familiar with this place and just think it's the best. It used to be on 2 park playgrounds previously, a very different place. And we had a wonderful park renovation in 2012. But Lafayette Park started with me with my walking the dog, and now I've continued working there as chair of the cleaning and greening. It's a wonderful organization where we meet every first Saturday of the month from about 9 to noon at the children's playgrounds picnic tables. We start with coffee and donuts, not a bad way to go. And then we ask our volunteer gardeners what the project is of the day, and we do all sorts of things from planting, pruning, raking, mulching. There's always a different task no matter what your interest might be. It's a great way to meet people and lots of fun to see the regulars, which we do every first Saturday, unless it's a holiday, in which case we then go to the next weekend.
Hello, everybody. My name is Stefanie Tucker, and I am the newest member of Friends on the board of Friends of Lafayette Park. And welcome. I came to Friends of Lafayette Park through a long process. About 5 years ago, I became the proud guardian of King Tucker, my dog, which brought me to the dog play area. Spending a lot of time there, I became friends with a lot of my different neighbors in the community, and we have attended the fall social during the last several years, but noticed that, you know, that was it. And so we went to the president of Friends of Lafayette Park and we asked if we could do maybe like a spring potluck. And he said, sure, if you can make that happen, I will support you. So we made it happen and it became an annual event. So then I was like, well, can I possibly, you know, become more active on the board? And they were like, sure, but we're gonna need to see if you can do a few things. So I helped promote the movie night, and I helped with the Friends of Lafayette Park Fall Social. And in the Friends of Lafayette Park Fall Social, we created the first ever pie contest. So that was really exciting. We had winners, and we had awards, and we got some of our favorite bakeries involved, and we had special guest judges. It was wonderful. After that, I was actually invited onto the board, and I was very, very, very honored to be a part of this long standing community of friends that have all been brought together through their mutual love of this park. This year, when we were thinking about not being able to do any of our social events, we were like, how do we give back, and how do we still kind of promote this feeling of being connected? And so we came up with the idea of giving back to all the restaurants that have been so generous to us over the last 15 years. So I really hope you guys enjoy what we have put together here. We have worked very hard, and we are very proud to be able to make this offering to the people who have really made Friends of Lafayette Park, which is you and our small business community and our restaurants. So I love you all and hope to see you in the park soon. Bye.
What a great show. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. Please welcome back Ben Lang.
All right, I'm Ben Lang. It's great to be here. Thanks for watching. This song here is about my lifelong dream of being an outlaw. Take a moment and consider the long arm of the law. 'Cause I'm always running, I don't stop. I'm always running, I don't stop. I'm always running, I don't stop to consider the long arm of the law. Bust my way out. There's no more living straight and clean. Won't about a high button stuffy oven cleaning kind of life, or a tired old routine. 'Cause I'm a loner and I'm a rebel. just too much to ask for. It's too much for me. 'Cause I'm always running, I don't stop. And I'm always running, I don't stop. I'm always running, I don't stop to consider the long arm of the law. So run away, run away, run away, run away from your heart. Yeah, you run away, run away, run away, back to the start. You run away, run away, run away, run away from your heart. Yeah, you run away, run away, run away, back to the start. To the start. Yeah, come on.
Hi guys, I'm Ray Bear. I'm the owner of Cheese Plus here on the corner of Polk and Pacific. This year we're celebrating our 15-year anniversary. So Cheese Plus is a unique place. We're a grocery store with a sidewalk cafe. Unfortunately right now the sidewalk is closed, but you can still pick up all of your orders here for our delicious sandwiches and coffee. Of course inside we are a destination specialty grocery store and also a kind of a neighborhood convenience store, but with high quality ingredients. You can order these products like our sandwiches and coffee. You can order those online on our website for pickup and for delivery, or you can just simply call the store. We also can arrange for curbside pickup and also for delivery of other items. So just give us a call or send us an email and we'll take good care of you. So we've had the great fortune of being open this entire time through the pandemic, but you know, in early days when this was starting, you know, everyone had to close around us. It was a really lonely place to be here and be the only business that was open. So I'm standing up here at the front, guarding the store, talking to customers that are coming in, and I just look around and I'm like, these guys over here at Union Nails, they're closed. They haven't been open for 5 months. Over here, the Kids Art Studio, Sweet Arts, they were closed. Play by the Bay, my next door neighbor, closed for a great period of time. I realized that we had the opportunity of this great platform to help these folks out. So we started this t-shirt and tote bag fundraiser drive. And fortunately, I have some really talented friends who came back and created this beautiful design for 6 Foot Social Club. They came up with the message and the logo, and it was way beyond anything that I could expect. And it's turned out to be something that's way beyond anything I could expect. We've actually raised $23,000 to date that we've given out to these local businesses who need it. Most recently, we helped to offset some of the costs of the funds of the creation of the parklet at the Robber Baron bar and also over here at Bell Tower. So, you know, it's strictly small business helping other small business because that's what Polk Street is all about. So you can find us on Instagram or Facebook. cheeseplus.com is our website. Our phone number here is 415-921-2001. We're at 2001 Polk Street on the corner of Polk and Pacific.
Hi everybody, my name is Owen Rosenberg. I'm the front of the house manager at Jackson Fillmore Trattoria in Pacific Heights, Fillmore section of San Francisco. Our address is 2506 Fillmore Street. We're on the corner of Jackson and Fillmore, hence the name Jackson Fillmore. Our address is www.jacksonfillmoresf.com. You can use our website to access the times we're open. You can also order online as well. You can call us at 415-346-5288 and we'd be happy to take a reservation or take an online order for you as well. Our Instagram is Jackson Fillmore Trattoria, and our Facebook is Jackson Fillmore Trattoria. Check us out there. We always have something interesting going on, some interesting pictures. And I guess I also want to mention our hours. We're open Thursday through Sunday, 2:30 to 9. Sunday we close at 8. We have tables outside. We're able to accommodate a fair amount of people during the evening, and that's really the way that we love to do our business. However, in this time, things are different. We have our order online. You can call us. We're using Uber Eats and we're using DoorDash and Postmates as well. If for some reason you can't make it in, we can get food delivered right out to you. Well, I think the first thing is that, you know, we know that it's affected all businesses negatively, and we're no different. One of the first things I thought would be important though to think about is that it immediately made us think about the love and the spirit of community that Jackson Fillmore has been involved in for the past 35 years. We're hoping to get back to normal again soon, because what we really love to do is see smiling faces coming through the door. We love to help people celebrate their successes, their birthdays, their loves, their dates. That's what Jackson Fillmore is all about. You know, I think it's the simplest thing about Jackson Fillmore is it's about the people, and we love you, and we can't wait to see you again.
Hi, My name is Barbie Tice, and I've owned the Bell Tower restaurant on the corner of Oak and Jackson for 27 years. My business partner Lou Weitz and I opened it many years ago to create a comfortable, friendly neighborhood bar restaurant like a Cheers environment. The Bell Tower has not shut down during COVID at all. We went from being a fully operational restaurant on the 15th to on the 16th doing takeout only. And we've just kind of been trying to go along with what the city tells us we can and can't do. And it changes every day, as it needs to. So in the beginning, it was takeout only. We did dollar drink specials to try to get people to come in. As soon as we were allowed to do the outside dining, we used our outside tables and applied for a parklet. Now we have a parklet. And we're working on making it nicer, heaters for the winter. Probably gonna need to put a cover on it because we'll get some rain. And going along with it the best we can. Our business is down a little over 50%, but we're trying to keep as many of our staff here working and our neighbors fed. I'm very thankful to our customers that have supported us during this time, especially now there's a lot of options and we have a very loyal and faithful following, and I'm so grateful. As well as the staff that has just kept going along with the changes and figuring out what to do, and been so helpful. They've been my rock. I don't know what I would do without them. I wouldn't be here without them. They're fabulous. And people, I've got friends that have helped me build the parklet. Ray down at Cheese Plus donated money so we can make it prettier. My girlfriend Judy does the flowers. So it's been a neighborhood and a team effort, and thank you everyone. Our hours, we open at noon. We do our last call for dinner and drinks at 9, clear everybody out by 10 so that they're not bothering our neighbors late at night. We have limited our menu a little, but there's still a wide variety of items on it. And then we do daily specials every day. We have an Instagram page and a Facebook for our daily specials, or call us and we'll tell you. We are partnered with Grubhub, and they will do delivery for you. The phone number is 415-567-9596. 1900 Polk at the corner of Polk and Jackson.
Another great supporter of Lafayette Park is the general manager of San Francisco's Rec and Park Department, someone who's come to be known as Uncle Phil, a park advocate at the highest level, and someone who considers our parks to be one of the jewels of the city's system. Please welcome RPD General Manager Phil Ginsburg.
Greetings, friends of Lafayette Park. Phil Ginsburg here, and I just didn't want to let this virtual fall get-together happen without having the opportunity to say a few words and thanking you all for your incredible stewardship in really what is truly one of San Francisco's greatest jewels. You guys have been doing this for a long time. You're really, really good at it. Perhaps a model friends group. Cleaning and greening for 12 years. You helped us steward this incredible Capitol renovation, which included the amazing playground, the dog run, the tennis courts, the amp, the labyrinth. And you know what? I mean, parks are about community partnership, and government, a parks department doesn't do it alone. We need to do it with committed stewards and you guys are just that. And so special shout outs to you, Rob, Stefanie, Derek, Lynn, and of course, my guy, Stefan, who I've known, worked with, loved, and cheered for a long time. Thank you for all you do. And not just stewarding the green space, but for all the program and joy and love and community that you bring to Lafayette Park. The fall social, of course, the spring event, you've got your movie nights, our work together on our synthetic turf dog park. And I've recently learned that you guys are now doing free puppy training. And I will be there as soon as we can get that one get going again, because I have a new pup, Winston, who definitely needs a little bit of puppy training. And a few special shout outs to the leadership of Friends of Lafayette Park. Shyla, thank you for leading our cleaning and greening efforts for the past 12 years. To Rob, Stefanie, Derek, Lynn, and Stefan, of course, you for not just for your leadership at Lafayette Park, but for your incredible leadership of Prozac and all your friendship. You guys have just decided to step up, and you really are just a model friends group, and so caring and committed. And I couldn't be more grateful. Keep doing what you're doing. And on behalf of the Recreation and Park Department, on behalf of the Commission, I just really wanted to say thanks. And I can't wait to see you out there. Cheers.
Hello everybody, my name is Sad Mugatash. I'm the manager of the Crepe House located at 1755 Port Street. I've been working in this restaurant for about 15 years, which is basically since I came to the US. We serve crepes, breakfast items such as omelets, bagels, house specialties from pancakes, waffles, French toast. We have sandwiches and hamburgers. So basically we save a little bit of everything. The pandemic been affecting all restaurants all over San Francisco. Coming back and opening the restaurant was a great thing that we have done. We know how much our customers have been missing us, and a lot of our customers have been very helpful. Luckily, we have some outdoor seating. Some of them are covered, some of them are under the sun. We've been trying to keep our environment as safe as we can. We have hand sanitizer everywhere when you come to the restaurant. And in addition to that, all tables are separated by the 6 feet distance. As I said at the beginning, we really appreciate all the support that you've been giving us, guys. However, with this pandemic, definitely it's been affecting all restaurants in a negative way. Sales-wise, it's dropped by about at least 40%. However, with your support, at least we're surviving definitely. So your support has been very, very helpful for the restaurant itself and for the employees as well. We are located at 1755 Port Street. Our website is thecrepehouse.com. And please follow us on the Crepe House on Port, our Instagram page and our Facebook page. I believe the word of mouth is the best way to spread the name of the Crepe House. We have delicious plates that I really trust 100%. Otherwise, I wouldn't be working over here for 15 years. I do believe that we serve high quality food, fresh food. We keep everything fresh. We do everything from scratch. Even our crepes are made from scratch. We do really appreciate your help, and stay healthy and safe. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Michael Lazule. I'm the owner of Chouquet restaurant here in San Francisco at 2500 Washington Street. We've been open for about 15 years. We opened in 2005 and we've been here since then. Obviously, the last few months have been very, very challenging. We went through that pandemic where there was a total lockdown. We had to shut down the dining and for inside, for outside, we were still able to operate with to go and deliveries and using different platforms like Uber Eats and Caviar and Grubhub and DoorDash. We were able to add more tables, more chairs, and and since June 12, I believe, that when the official date of reopening was for us, we've been operating like that. And we're lucky because obviously the neighborhood has been supporting us even more so in the last few months than ever, I think. But as soon as we reopened, like I said, a couple months ago now, on June 12th, so almost 3 months now, I've been able to bring everyone back on the payroll, and I think that makes obviously me happy. But every employee has been working. A lot of my employees have been working with me, very loyal. Have been working with me for 10, 15 years from the beginning. So they grew up with me, with the restaurant, with the neighborhood. And I think people in the neighborhood are also happy to see the same faces that they were, a few months ago. So we operate every day of the week from about 10 in the morning to 9 p.m. at night. So we have a website that's www.chouquets.com. So you can actually see the menu. We also have a link to our Instagram page account, so you can follow some of the stories, some of the special that we do for food and wine. You'll see some pictures of the outdoor, how it's developing, and so trying to keep the whole business going. Try us out. I think we're French restaurant, very casual, nothing formal, and so I hope we can have you having a good time and trying to forget a little bit about the crisis that we're all going through.
I'm Doug Biederbeck. I am the proprietor, errand boy, and owner of Florio restaurant. We've been in business for 21 years. We are on the corner of Wilmot Alley and Fillmore, and that's between Pine and Bush. We have a website, which is floriosf.com, and on that website you can order food for takeout. We adopted takeout very early, and it has been successful. We also have outdoor dining, and we are building a parklet. And if you go on our website in a few days, you can join our GoFundMe for our parklet. We don't have a lot of spare cash. We're not trying to raise very much money, but enough to help us get started on this parklet. The pandemic has, of course, not affected just us. So we're all in this together. We need the community, of course, to support and look outside of their own kitchens for a change of pace, and to try some of our food. So many customers know our staff. We've had a long-term staff that we hope we'll be able to bring back in full. We're not sure, but they're the most wonderful part of our business in addition to our customers. Many people use Florio as a meeting place. Some people have referred to restaurants as the third place, and communities need third places. They need places to say, let's meet at Florio for a drink. And I think that can't go away. We're there, we're still there. We're not going to let that spirit of neighborhood warmth and happiness go away. So if and when this is all over, we'll be there to provide those same kinds of human scale experiences. Thanks for this opportunity to talk about us a little bit. We're immensely proud of what it is that we do. We're open Tuesday through Sunday, closed on Monday. We have a nice wine list, and I'll be happy to open those very expensive bottles of wine that I know you're all dying for.
Hi, I'm Rob Ehrlichman. I'm the treasurer of the Friends of Lafayette Park. So glad you could join us for our Taste of Lafayette Park, a virtual fall social. I'd like to tell you my story of how I got connected with the Friends of Lafayette Park, because maybe you'll find it inspiring. I moved into the neighborhood in 2010 after spending a year or two in Sonoma. And I had a dog, so of course I went to the park every day. And after a while, I started seeing these signs pop up on the corners saying cleaning and greening, first Saturday every month. A few months went by, and I truthfully ignored the signs, and finally it registered to me, a couple hours doing a little community gardening sounds like could be fun. So I went. I was pleasantly surprised. Coffee and donuts, that's a big lure. And I had a great time. I met really nice people. We worked for probably 2.5 hours, light gardening, raking, sweeping, planting. And I remember later in the day returning to the park to inspect our handiwork, feeling a sense of pride over what we'd accomplished. I went again the next month, and it became a regular affair. Routinely, I looked forward to the first Saturday of every month, 9 o'clock, picnic tables, meeting my neighbors, chit-chatting, and contributing to the park that we all love. We invite you to join us for our monthly cleaning and greening. Once a month, a few hours, we meet at 9 o'clock the first Saturday of every month. We meet at the picnic tables. The gardeners usually have some pretty fun projects for us planned, and I hope you find it as satisfying and rewarding as I do.
I'm Lynne Newhouse-Segal, and I've lived within 2 blocks of Lafayette Park since 1985. Lafayette Park in those days was in disrepair, and it was not an inviting place. I was a San Francisco Rec Park Commissioner from 1998 to 2002, and during that time, the dog population in San Francisco exploded. And after a very, very long, contentious meeting, we designated Lafayette Park as an official dog play area, DPA. And that was really a changing point because it brought a lot of people and dogs into Lafayette Park. They felt safe and they got to know their neighbors. Around also the same time, under the leadership of then Supervisor Gavin Newsom and Park Zealot Elizabeth Wade, we drafted and then passed the first Parks Bond Initiative. And Lafayette Park was chosen as one of the first Parks Bond recipients. Kim Barnes, Shyla Clement, and Art Persico formed Friends of Lafayette Park, what is now FOLP. And we started doing our once a month Saturday cleaning and greenings, where we helped the gardeners, and we were a real community, literally sweating together, working together, and enjoying our park, feeling intimate with our park. Karina Jones organized parents of young children to raise additional funding for the playground and to plan the playground through public meetings. And it's now the place where we see kids all the time, parents and children of all ages. So Lafayette Park, it's a great story. It's so different today than it was when I moved here in 1985. And even during this time of social distancing, it's a great place to come out, be with nature, be with our neighbors, and really recreate.
I'd like you to meet Zach Taylor. He's the Northern Park Supervisor. He handles lots of parks all the way from the Marina Green to the Embarcadero and all the parks in between. He's a great worker also, and I hope you get the chance to work with him at your park like we've been so lucky when he comes to ours. Please welcome Zach Taylor.
Hi, my name is Zach Taylor. I'm the Park Services Manager with the Rec and Park Department. Out here in a beautiful day in Lafayette Park. I've been with the city for about 15 years and with Rec and Park about 7. And of those 7 years, I've been lucky enough to have Lafayette as one of my parks that I manage. And you can imagine how many groups I've worked with as far as volunteer groups and friends groups. And I have to say that Friends of Lafayette are probably the best and most supportive and dedicated group that I've worked with in my time doing landscaping. You know, they show up and do the hard work because oftentimes it's not easy. So really appreciate them as a partner. Yeah, so one of the highlights of being on this side of the city and working with Lafayette is their fall social every year. It's an opportunity for all the neighbors and everybody to get together and listen to good music and have good food and enjoy the outside and have good conversations and hang out. And if you haven't come out to the park, you know, during this pandemic, I encourage you to get out here. It's a little bit of heaven and a way to get out into the fresh air and rejuvenate. So with that, just stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you hopefully up here in the park.
And I am one of the celebrity judges of the Friends of Lafayette Park Pie Competition. It's an annual event that brings magic to the whole neighborhood. I own Fillmore Bakeshop, located at 1890 Fillmore Street on the corner of Bush. Okay, so we are known for the fact that we have a very wide selection and all of our product is made from scratch in-house. We do chocolates, we do candies, we do cakes, we do pies, which we are specifically known for, sour cherry pie, danishes, croissants, and a very large selection of cookies, and then we go all out for the holidays. A lot of holiday specialties, but all from scratch with most of our ingredients either coming locally or direct from Europe. Made with love. So pandemic situation has been like for most businesses on Fillmore, it just comes in waves. We were closed for the first 2 weeks of the pandemic and then opened back up once we figured out that we could. Because for a bakery as an essential business was like a blessing, right? And we reduced our hours, reduced the days, and we just took it one day at a time. Now in the last 3 months of summer, it's usually a really slow time on Fillmore, and we've taken a beating in the last, I want to say probably about 2 to 3 months. And just in the last 2 weeks, it has finally started to pick up, so we have hope on that side of things. We are very, very blessed with this neighborhood and the people that live and work in it. They have kept us alive for the last 10 years, and I'm sorry, and during the pandemic, they really stepped up and helped us every day. Just actively coming in every day for coffee and a pastry. And yes, when it's their birthday or a baby shower, they also come to us. They come to us for a lot of different things because we have a very wide selection, luckily. But I think also just having the moral support, aside from just financial, and the financial part is really important. But I can tell you, as someone who also lives in the neighborhood, that I don't think I would have even gotten through the last 10 years if it wasn't for the customers that we have and the relationships that we've been able to form with our community here. My website is fillmorebakeshop.com, and the phone number is 415-923-0711. There's an Instagram account. Please follow us at Fillmore Bakeshop.
Hi, welcome to Lotta's Bakery. We're located at 1720 Polk Street between Washington and Clay. It's Lotta's Bakery and Sweet Antiques. We sell a full line of baked goods. You can order a specialty cake, you can order a wedding cake, you can check us out on our website, Lotta's Bakery SF. There's plenty to look at. There's a whole menu of cakes that we do. We make a little bit of everything. A little bit of bread, lots of pies, daily specials, there's cookies and cakes and lots of things. Then there's the antique store. You can poke around and find a treasure. Lotta's Bakery has been here for 15 years on Polk Street. We've gone from one pandemic to another. The crash of 06, all the way through the pandemic, and we're surviving. We're surviving here on Polk Street. So the pandemic has been a little difficult. Fortunately, the guidance from the city allowed us to stay open. We were open all the way through. We did cut our hours a little bit, and the antique store had to stay closed until they could figure it out. But we've been serving up our breads and our cakes and everything all the way through. It's been a little difficult because all the weddings have been canceled. All the big occasions are gone. All of my wholesale business is gone for now. Fortunately, my customers stepped up. They have been coming. I have customers who come here every single day and buy stuff. They've also been helping out in the community. They've been taking orders from people who are shut-ins, who need things from Lotta's, fresh bread, cakes, cookies, treats. So it's been very comforting to see all of my regular customers that I can see come to Lotta's, get a few words in, grab something, and off they go. It's my home. I was born here, I was raised here, I live here now. I'm not leaving. So I'm gonna be one of those people who's gonna champion the coming back of San Francisco.
Well, we're almost to the end of our program. I hope by now dinner has arrived, and we want to give you a chance to enjoy your food. So please enjoy a couple more songs from Ben Lang.
This next song is called Modern Man, off my upcoming Modern Man EP. My name is Ben Lang, and it is great to be here. Thank you, friends of Lafayette Park, for having me. And thanks everyone for watching. Tell me what you need. If you ask me, it seems so easy. It isn't cheap, but it's trouble-free. Everything you could ever dream. $1 down and $2 tomorrow. Fill the space where you were hollow now. And another 5 will keep you in the game. No one said that it'd be easy. The dotted line is where you sign your name for everything you could ever dream. $10 down times $2 tomorrow will fill the space where you were hollow now. Will crumble. They'll all come a-tumbling down, yeah. But I'm the one to solve your problems. It just won't be no money down. Be a traveling on. If you ask me, it's been too easy to drift and grift and then move along. It's everything you could ever dream. $1 down and $2 tomorrow to fill the space where you were hollow. I'm going to do a song here written by my good friend Jessie Alsop. She's played here with me before, or, you know, in the park in the good old days. It's called Wild Stallions. Hush now, little child, your mama won't sleep tonight. Hush now, little child, your mama won't sleep tonight. There are wild stallions up in the mountains, wild stallions up in her mind. Wild stallions up in the mountains, hush now, little child. Hush now, little child, your daddy gon' ride tonight. Hush now, little child, your daddy gon' ride tonight. There are wild stallions up in the mountains, wild stallions up in her mind. Wild stallions up in the mountains, hush now, little child. be tamed, my little darling. You're bound for liberty. And of all the wild stallions, there are none so wild and free. You will not be tamed, my little darling. You're bound for liberty. Hush now, little child. Hush now, little child.
Parks have long been a part of San Francisco's history, but perhaps never before since maybe the 1906 earthquake have parks played such a role in the city managing of such an unprecedented health crisis. COVID-19 has created a unique situation where people using our parks daily, and without open space, it would be so much harder as a city to recover. The city's been led in these troubling times by a leader who's focused on helping all San Franciscans, and she joins us today to give us her thoughts about Lafayette Park and this special event. Please welcome Mayor London Breed.
Hi, I'm Mayor London Breed. It is my honor to welcome you to the virtual A Taste of Lafayette Park. I want to begin by thanking all of you for your support and dedication to Lafayette Park. For over 15 years, the Friends of Lafayette Park have worked hard to make sure the park offers a beautiful open space. But we know your support doesn't stop there. We are grateful for your work through cleaning and green days, movie nights and social events, and even puppy training assistance. I want to thank the entire board for bringing us together and for everything that you do to make this park one of San Francisco's gems. I hope you stay safe and healthy, and together we will get through this.
Well, our event is coming to a close, and I hope it was as fun for you to watch as it was for us to put together. First, we have to thank our broadcast partner, Digital Lamb Productions, who gave a ton of time and effort to make this event great. We should also thank Folk Board members Shayde Martin, Stefanie Tucker, and Rob Ehrlichman for all of their help in planning and recording this event. We also have to thank our special guests who came and helped us celebrate our amazing park. Before this event ends, we want to ask again that you download the list of restaurants we're providing, and please order tonight, order tomorrow, this week, and if possible, one night a week for the next 8 weeks. We think it'll really help these amazing restaurants survive. Thanks for everyone for attending. Please sign up on our email list on our website, and we hope you've enjoyed the Taste of Lafayette Park, our virtual fall social. Until next year, stay safe, take care of each other, and we'll see you at the park.